Hello, everyone, and welcome to North Quincy High School and Robert Nobby Nolan Court, where tonight the North Quincy Raiders and the Quincy Presidents will play for the Fisher Division title here at North Quincy High School. My name is Jonathan Caleri. I'm being joined by Jim Timmons. And Jim, North Quincy and Quincy coming to this game with a record of 13-2 in the division. So the winner of this game will take home the Patriot League Fisher Division title. So it should be a great game here tonight.
Yeah, both teams are doing very well this season. We had a little surprise in their first meeting back on January 17th when the Red Raiders came out scorching hot and pretty much put the game away in the first half. So we'll have to see how things work tonight on their home court.
I think we're going to pause now and we'll go on to our PA announcer for the introductions. First for the Presidents.
Starting at guard is sophomore number 21, Rory Petty. Starting at guard is junior number 20, Taylor Mann. Starting at forward, senior captain number 30, Dean Redwood. And starting at forward, senior captain number 32, Alyssa Hawks. The head coach of the Presidents is Sarah Conlon. She is assisted by Alyssa Ryan, Julie Brunner, and Ian Napoleon. And now let's start North Quincy High School Raiders. Starting at center, sophomore number 22, Ryan Moore. Starting at guard, a sophomore number 3, Abby McDonough. Starting at guard, a sophomore number 23, Nora Geary. Starting at guard, sophomore captain number 21, Dave Powers. And starting at guard, junior captain number 5, Megan Swift. Head coach of the Raiders is Leon Cunningham. She is assisted by Steph Roach. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you all please rise. And if you're able, to remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem, recorded by the combined Quincy North Quincy Choir. Oh, sing and you see by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the land of God's fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs were singing out. They flew through the night, and our flag was still there. So the star-spangled banner yet waved o'er the land of the free and the home of the free. Thank you.
All right, let's run down the starting lineups first for the visiting Presidents of Quincy High School. Number 5, sophomore Frankie Diaz. Number 20, junior Taylor Mann. Number 21, sophomore Rory Kennedy. Number 30, senior co-captain Eve Gendron. And number 32, senior co-captain Alyssa Hops. For the Raiders of North Quincy, number 3, sophomore Tabby McDonough. Number 5, junior Megan Smith, one of the captains for the Raiders. Number 21, captain sophomore Maeve Powers. Number 22, sophomore Alea Colbert. And number 23, sophomore Nora Geary.
Yeah, it's quite something, the number of sophomores, not just starting for North, but starring for North. And the thought that they're going to be around for a couple more years, it's really something. There on the screen, you see Alyssa Hops, number 32. She's had a terrific senior season. very highly regarded, and she's lived up to all the expectations coming into the season. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens tonight, John.
Hops scored her 1,000th point earlier in the season, has been moving up the ranks of the all-time city scorers as well. So we'll see if she can have a big game here tonight for the Presidents. Again, these teams met back on January 17th with North Quincy winning that game 65-47. All right, Presidents control the tap. Drender at the top of the key, gets it back over now to Diaz. Drender trying to look down low, nothing happening there. Diaz was trying to do the pick and roll with Dendron. Nice defense by North. Hops trying to work down low, and nice bucket there by Alyssa Hops for her first two.
Tough hoop by Hops. You can tell she wants to establish herself early tonight. Took it right to the hoop strong. Nicely done.
North gets it over to Maeve Powers. She from the foul line and can't get the roll. Fight for the rebound, out of bounds, and President's ball.
North's coming out with some pressure early, John. Little zone press. They're trying to trap the ball. Pressure the Presidents.
Diaz passes it off. Trying to get down low to Hops. North Quincy converges down on there. Diaz for three, and it's good. You can see Alea Colbert was playing up high, then decided to drop down low as she knew Hops was down on the block. And Diaz took advantage of the three-pointer there. Quincy up 5-0 early on here in the first quarter. McDonough was trying to drive in. Nice defense there by the Presidents. Powers spots up for three, and it's good.
Yeah, Maeve Powers very comfortable in her home gym. Nice job there on the three-pointer. Step back behind the line.
Tough drive there by Hops. Couldn't get it to go. A little too much there. Crowd was looking for a travel. At least the Quincy crowd was looking for one. Another three by North, and no good by Megan Smith.
Yeah, in the first game, John, North came out firing and was hitting those threes.
Diaz over to Rory Kennedy. Again, trying to get it low, down low to Hops. They double team her quickly. She finds a little hole there and gets it up and in. And we'll go to the line for a three-point play.
Nice strong finish by Hops down low. She went with the left hand, drew the foul. Well done. She's really coming out strong and asserting herself here, John. It's a good sign for the Presidents, the Lady Presidents. And she sticks her foul shot. She's an excellent foul shooter. We've talked about that before.
Foul was called on Tabby McDonough. But Hops makes it. So 8-3. Presidents on top. 5:20 to go here in the first quarter. Oh, nice takedown low there by Alea Colbert in the block for a nice 2 points.
Oh, Quincy. North pressured them in January, and Quincy had a little trouble with it. Clearly prepared for the press. They went right through that press that time, right down the court, had a shot or a layup pass, just slightly errant there.
Yeah, they were looking for Neve Gendron. She was, like you said, just behind. Frankie Diaz takes that ball away, and she's going to get fouled by Maeve Powers. Nice steal there and pressure by Frankie Diaz to cause that turnover. And again, she'll go to the line for shoot two.
So it's interesting, John. Coming out, it's kind of the opposite of what happened in the first game. Quincy High coming out very assertive and doing a nice job here of establishing itself. They're going to go to the line here, leading 8-5. So right now, Diaz and Hops leading the Lady Presidents to a 10-5 lead in the first quarter here.
Get it down low to Colbert again. She kicks it back out. Tabby McDonough driving in, and she's going to get fouled. Looks like it's going to be number 21, Rory Kennedy.
Yeah, Tabby McDonough with a nice strong take to the hoop. She drew that foul. Nice dribble penetration.
Colbert trying to get it down low to Megan Smith. And nice defense there by Taylor Mann. And no, they're going to say she has the foul. And Smith will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, that looked like a close one. But because the arms weren't vertical, she kind of what they call broke the plane. The official made the call. Friendliest rims in North America paid off yet again there. Diaz hits the first. I beg your pardon. Megan Smith.
Yeah, and she sticks both. So 10-7 now with the Presidents on top. Hops with the ball, gets it right back now to Diaz. Rory Kennedy with the ball for the Presidents. Gets it back off now to Mann. Hops trying to go down low, and Alea Colbert was there, and they're going to say on the block there she had contact, and Hops will go to the line.
So Alyssa Hops just continues in attack mode here tonight. As we said in the first game, she didn't have much going on. That it was an atypical Hops performance in the first half, but she certainly looked to change that tonight, and successfully so. 6 1 of 2.
Powers driving in. Nice defense by Frankie Diaz. Driving there is Megan Smith, and she can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, and is going to go out of bounds. President's ball.
Yeah, Smith again with a nice dribble penetration from the wing.
Hops one-on-one on Colbert. She kicks back out. Diaz shoots the three, and it was an air ball. Controlled now by the Raiders. Megan Smith is trying to get it down low there to Nori Gary, but nice defense by the Presidents, and Gendron steps in to take that ball away on the jump ball. President's ball.
Yeah, great hustle by Neve Gendron to get back there. Red Raiders get the ball on the possession arrow.
Jen Zhu is checked in now for North Quincy. And getting that bucket there is Tabby McDonough, her first 2 points of the night.
Nice hoop off the inbound.
Diaz looked like she might have thought about the three there on that previous possession, but it was a little too deep on that one. Trying to get it down low to Gendron. The ball gets tipped away. Powers quickly coming back down court. Zhu kicks it out. Three attempt there, no good by Megan Smith. Fight for the rebound. It goes in the hands of McDonough. She drives in and gets it to go in. McDonough ties the game at 11 with 2:44 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, nice finish by Tabby McDonough. We'll just point out Smith missed the shot, but she followed the shot. She did a great job there to create that scoring opportunity.
Hops' attempt is no good. Rebound by Maeve Powers. She drives in, and she's going to get fouled on the floor by Frankie Diaz.
Yeah, well, North has taken Quincy's shot here in the first quarter. They were down 10-5. It's now tied at 11. So a little different from the game at Quincy where one of the teams came out firing and established a lead. Here, Red Raiders did an excellent job of reacting and staying in the game.
Jen Zhu thought about step back three, couldn't get it to a nice defense by the Presidents to drive in there by Rory Kennedy. Colbert was trying to get the little baby hook there. Defense by Hops. Gendron foul line extended, goes in. Gets blocked off by Zhu. No, excuse me, by Smith.
Yeah, one of the things Maeve Powers was covering in the first game, Hops, and did an excellent job on her. Well, tonight they've got her covering Diaz, trying to take away the starter, the quarterback for the President offense. So Powers showing some real ability there, diversity. She covered Alyssa Hops, the center, in the first game, and now she's covering the point guard in this game.
Quincy couldn't get the shot off there for the shot clock violation. Nice defense by the Raiders to create that turnover. Zhu wide open for three. She hits it and she drains it.
Wow. Nice Drano by Zhu.
Zhu is here at the court gym at 3 o'clock shooting threes for about an hour, warming up and getting loose, and it pays off right there.
Yeah, she's only a freshman. I mean, this team's going to be around for a few years. It's very impressive to anticipate or think about that.
Under a minute to go. Another three there is no good by Megan Lynch. Fight for the rebound, and they're going to say it's going to be a foul on Alea Colbert.
Yeah, there what you saw is a sophomore kind of being outmaneuvered by a senior. Hops established her position and boxed out. You hear coaches telling their players all the time to box out. Well, because Hops established herself and boxed out, when Colbert reached over her, she was called for the foul. Nice pass.
Nice pass there by Lilliana Catchbone, who's just checked in to Alyssa Hops.
And Quincy again successfully goes right through the North press. There may be a change in that strategy after the first quarter, John.
30 seconds to go in the quarter. 14-13, 1 point lead for the Raiders. Maddie O'Donnell's checked in for the Raiders. About a 2-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Jen Zhu was trying to find an opening, nothing there. 5 on the shot clock. McDonough drives it in, and it's blocked there by Alyssa Hops. And the shot clock violation, and it'll be President's ball. It says 1.1. We'll see if they add a little bit extra onto it. All right, so you're going to keep it at 1.1 seconds. We'll see if the Presidents can get a quick shot off. Oh, and let's see, the whistle blew, and they said a travel, so I don't know if they're going to let it go. And I guess they're going to say let it go. So no shot, quarter is over. An exciting one here at North Quincy High School with the Raiders on top of the Presidents, 14-13.
Yeah, good little ball game so far. The Lady Presidents came into the gym here wanted to make clear that they were not going to suffer through a replay of the first match between the two teams. They came out and established themselves early. I mentioned 10-5 lead. Well, after that, North put a little run on, and then the teams kind of finished the quarter evenly. So 14-13 at the end of the first quarter, John. Quincy showing no problems with the press, so we may see a change there. The Red Raiders have been playing man-to-man defense for the most part. We'll expect that to continue. They've made a couple of they've been switching a lot on the man-to-man. What's happened is I've seen Maeve Powers moving around. Because she's so talented and diverse of skills, they've got her following the ball a little bit when it's in the lane. We may see that. Well, now they've switched Powers onto Hops, so it'll change in the defense in terms of who's covering whom.
Hops down low to Gendron, and Gendron's little hook shot can't get it to go in. Controlled by Tabby McDonough.
Yeah, McDonough with a really strong rebound there.
Smith for three, and she hits it. Megan Smith was just behind the three-point line. She moved that right foot back to get it behind there. 17-13 for the Raiders.
Yeah, I got to tell you, the Red Raiders are lights out as far as shooting goes. These girls can really shoot the basketball. Look at that take for the hoop.
So she took a nice Euro step there, but couldn't get it to go in. And Quincy now has a breakaway, and they try to get it over to Hops. And Hops a little out of control there, and goes into the hands now of Jen Zhu. She comes quickly down for the Raiders.
Yeah, one of the issues when you're trying to be aggressive is you have to kind of retain your poise, and you can't hurry things. That time, Alyssa kind of hurried that shot. It was consistent with her trying to be aggressive and force things, but didn't work out that time.
Megan Smith, another nice take there, and she gets at the bucket to go. Smith, 7 points here tonight.
Yeah, Megan Smith is really having a nice first half for herself here.
And E. Gendron wasn't ready for that pass. Luckily, he goes into the hands. I was going to say, went into the hands of Liliana Catrabone, and it goes out of bounds, but off North. President's lucky to hold on to possession there. 22 on the shot clock. Gendron for three, a little short. Powers with the rebound. Smith drives in again and can't get it to go. Jen Zhu with the rebound now for the Raiders. She spots up for three and can't get the bounce to go. Gendron and McDonough battling for that rebound. Powers against Diaz.
Nice crossover dribble. Very simple stuff. And off the penetration, Powers misses the shot. It's going to be Quincy ball.
Now Catrabone will go out, and checking back in will be Taylor Mann for the Presidents. Mann drives in with a lefty layup and can't get it to go. Hops with the rebound. And Hops is going to get fouled on the floor. Looks like Tabby McDonough will get called for the foul. That'll be her second. They actually called on Megan Smith. That's her first.
Nice pass. Nice.
The give and go there between Mann and Hops. And timeout was called by North Quincy head coach Leanna Cunningham with 5:08 to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, very alert timeout by Cunningham. It's not a major possession, but North is going to keep possession and an offensive opportunity here, which is terrific for them. Cunningham has done an excellent job with this team, John. We talk about the fact that they're mostly sophomores. There are 2 seniors on the club, and that's it. And notwithstanding that fact, these girls play like a real veteran squad, similar to Coach Kevin Barrett, who's got the boys here at North. She lets her players play. One of Kevin's biggest strengths is all his kids have a green light. He's not a guy who yells at people. He coaches them. And so the boys play very fluidly. While these girls out here, they're shooting threes like they think they're the Celtics. They fire away. They take the ball to the hoop with confidence. And that's a real reflection on coaching. So an alert timeout there turns into more accolades for Coach Cunningham than he might have perhaps expected, but well warranted nonetheless. Here's another three.
And that one is good. Nora Gary for three.
So Nora Geary steps in, steps up, and bangs one home.
22-13. North has pulled out to a 9-point lead over the Presidents. Hops trying to get two back, can't there. And it goes into the hands now of Tabby McDonough.
Yeah, I was impressed by Hops there because she was very determined to take the ball to the hoop. She ended up in a bad spot, but she realized that the team needed a hoop there. So didn't work out, but it was good leadership by Hops.
McDonough drives in, she kicks it out. Gary, another three. That was a little too much. Taylor Mann with the rebound.
Nice job by Diaz of calming things down, although here we go, a turnover.
And it was taken away there by Megan Smith, and she's going to go to the line to shoot two as she got fouled by Frankie Diaz, who was coming down to try to make the block.
Yeah, Megan's only a junior. She's one of the captains, a real leader. She did a nice job when the opportunity presented itself to get a clean steal there and go coast to coast. So sticks the first foul shot.
Diaz will come out with the two fouls, and checking back in is Liliana Catrabone. And making both foul shots is Megan Smith, 24-13. And ball's loose. We'll see if North Quincy can get to it. No, Quincy gets there first. Eve Gendron, tight defense there. Ball finally was out of bounds.
Well, I must say, Eve Gendron, nice job of hustling and everything, and she's asking the official, did you see what happened there? And she's absolutely correct. Happened right in front of us, John. She was totally mauled. We'll talk about Neem when I get a chance, because she's off to a bit of a slow start here shooting-wise, but it has not affected her play. You can tell she doesn't have a lot of confidence offensively right now because she's had trouble with her shooting. But she's hustling up and down the court. She's really working the boards, and that time she was able to survive a mauling and stay in the play.
All right, three-point shot there by Tabby McDonough was no good. That shot came off a President's turnover down the other end. Hops from the top of the key is good. That's a two.
Nice job by Hops.
That's the President's first bucket of this quarter.
Yeah, we're under 3 minutes, so that's a 5-minute drought, and much of it is due to the Red Raider defense. They're playing man-to-man, and they're absolutely phenomenal. They switch, they're aggressive, they're tough, they anticipate well.
Nice block there by Hops. She's going to try to go down the other end of the court, and President's just coming up a little too short on the plays here. Hops had the block but couldn't get down low. And a big block there by Neve Gendron on Maeve Powers.
Maeve has the same approach as Alyssa Hops. If she's got a shot, she's going to take it. She's going to push. And that time was a little bit of a force, and she ended up trying to shoot with her inside hand, and it was kind of easily swatted away. New 30 for the Red Raiders. I'm not sure why, but...
Nice pass down low, and Tabby McDonough will finish it off. Great look there by the Raiders as McDonough was cutting around.
Yeah, what a sweet finish by McDonough.
2 minutes to go, 26-15, Raiders on top. Frankie Diaz, step back three, and she hits it.
That's Diaz's first points this quarter, correct?
Correct, yes.
Here's Diaz and Gendron teaming up on a steal, turnover.
Hops being guarded by Powers. Kicks it out, Catrabone for three, and no good. Rebound was controlled there by Nora Geary.
Yeah, nice job by Powers. She played super D. Hops was looking to take the ball to the hoop, and Maeve just shut her down.
Nice block from behind there by Neve Gendron on Tabby McDonough. Remain North Quincy ball, 17 on the shot clock, 1:03 on the game clock here in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about in relation to Neve Gendron. She's really been in the game the whole way. She has not come out for a break yet. She and Alyssa Hops have been in the whole time, and Neve continues to play very effectively.
Maeve Powers missed a layup, but they got the steal to kick it back. And a nice box out there by Alyssa Hops for the rebound. Diaz wide open, shoots the three, gets the friendly roll.
Yeah, no one stepped up on the ball that time. When the ball's coming down the floor like that, someone has to get in and stop the ball, cover the ball. That didn't happen, so nice little move inside.
See, that was Alea Colbert, couldn't get it to go. Shot clock is off. Presidents can hold if they wish. Diaz drives in and can't get it to go, but she gets fouled and will go to the line to shoot two.
Well, this has been a nice little run by the Lady Presidents to get themselves back in the ball game. They're down by 5 here, and let's see what happens. 2 shots from the foul line.
Jen Zhu gets called for the foul, and Diaz at the line to shoot two. This is the first. Ella Roach is going to get ready to come in for the Presidents. Actually, they're going to say she's in for the shooter.
She goes 1 for 2, and smart move by Coach Conlon there. They're getting Diaz out. She's got 2 fouls. They don't want to pick up a cheap one and end up in foul trouble here.
Powers with it, 5 seconds to go, and shot is no good. And almost taken away, and it is. Nice job there by number 23, Nora Geary. And with 0.4 seconds left to go here in the half, she's going to go to the line and shoot two.
Really, really alert play by Geary. She made a nice steal after a turn, what was essentially a turnover. Now she's going to have 2 foul shots, as you said. She misses the first. And sticks. So she's 1 of 2. And that's going to end the first half here, John. A really competitive back-and-forth ball game. Both teams taking strong runs at each other. But both also responding to those runs. So Quincy's trailing by 5 in a good ball game here at North Quincy High School.
Yeah, North Quincy led by as many as 11 in that quarter. But as you said, the Presidents were able to fight their way back and trail only now by 5 at the end of the first half. So again, Raiders 27, Presidents 22. We'll take a timeout here at North Quincy High School and be back in second half coverage in just one moment. Welcome back, everyone, to North Quincy High School. We're at the half. The Raiders lead the Presidents by a score of 27-22. Let's run down the halftime stats. First for the Raiders, Megan Smith leads the way with 9 points. Tabby McDonough with 6. Nora Geary with 4. Maeve Powers with 3. Jen Zhu with 3. And Alea Colbert has 2 for the Raiders. For the Presidents, Frankie Diaz leads the way with 12. Alyssa Hops has 10. And that is it for the Presidents. Those 2 only scorers here for the Presidents. Mentioned this is the de facto Patriot League Fisher Division title game, as both teams come into this game with a record of 13-2. in the league. Quincy 16-3, 13-2 in the league. North Quincy 15-3, 13-2 in the league. North Quincy will play at King Philip on Monday, President's Day, for their final game. And the Presidents will be at Brockton on February 18th, next Tuesday, for their final game of the season before we hit the Division I and Division II playoffs. The Presidents, number 7 right now in the power rankings in Division I. North Quincy, number 6 in the power rankings for Division II. Underway here at Robert Nobby Nolan Court for the second half. Colbert goes right to work onto Hops, and she gets it to go in.
Nice job. That's the first little inside play from Colbert. We'll expect more of that this second half. I'm sure they talked about that in the locker room, John.
Diaz thought about the three, pulls it down. Hops trying to go, and nothing in. Nice defense there by number 23, Nora Gary. Because she might have got a hand on the ball as Hops was trying to go up.
Yeah, defensively, North's been trapping the ball or at least double teaming. Oh, really nice penetration there.
Megan Smith, like she said, nice drive, just couldn't get it to roll in.
Yeah.
Diaz spots up the three, and no good. Howes quickly comes down, and she'll get fouled and go to the line to shoot two.
So as I said earlier, Maeve's very aggressive about taking the ball to the hoop, looking to create shots. She did a nice job there.
Foul was called on Frankie Diaz. That's her third personal foul.
That's a tough situation. Coach Conlon's got some decisions to make then, because Diaz really is the engine behind the offense. She gets the ball up, gets the offense rolling, and while Alyssa Hops is the primary scorer, they really rely on a key role with Diaz, so let's see what happens here.
Well, especially here tonight, as I mentioned, as we came back from the half, Diaz and Hops are the only scorers for the Presidents here tonight, so trying to see if they can get some more plays in the scoring column. Three there, and right on cue is Kayla Mann as she hits the three.
Yeah, nice job from downtown, too. That was a deep three.
Colbert trying to go down low, lost the dribble, gets it back though. 10 on the shot clock.
Nice.
McDonough drives in, and a little too high there off the back of the rim.
Yeah, North just runs a very simple weave at the top of the key, keeping the lane open for dribble penetrations. That time it created another opportunity. Couldn't capitalize.
Diaz for three, and no good. Fight for the rebound and control there by Leah Colbert. Colbert again. Oh, nice job there on the up and under, and she gets it to go.
Colbert looking like Kevin McHale there, John. As you said, the up and under, she made a really nice move and finish. So it's 33-25 with 5 minutes to go here in a fast-moving third quarter.
And take to the hole there is good by Taylor Mann for two.
Taylor Mann coming out. Nice little third quarter for the Lady Presidents.
Colbert was trying to find Powers on the bounce pass. Powers was able to hold on to it. 10 on the shot clock. McDonough for three. She drains in. Tally McDonough for three. 9 points here tonight for Tabby McDonough. 36-27 for North.
John, these are sophomores just stepping into threes like very confident. Boy, the officials are letting the ladies play here, I'll tell you.
I'm going to say incidental contact is what I'm guessing they called that one. Man trying to drive it, and she does. She's trying to bring the Presidents back here herself. Another 2 points and a chance for a 3-point play.
She tweaked her ankle, and it looks like she's got a right ankle brace on. But I have to tell you, that was a terrific move by Mann. She did a little cradle when she took the ball to the hoop and really went strong. So Taylor Mann, what's that in the third quarter for her, John?
She has 7 points right now.
Yeah, terrific. Coming out of the locker room, really determined here and doing a nice job for the Lady Presidents.
Fight for the rebound, and Hops is trying to get it, and she's able to save it and kick it back out. Diaz arcing three, and it's good. Frankie Diaz, 15 points here tonight for the Presidents, and she brings them back to within 4 points, 36-32.
Yeah, nice job. Diaz called for a pick out at the top of the key, and Alyssa Hops obliged, and Diaz just stepped into her three there.
Ball went out of bounds. They're going to say it was off the Presidents, so remain Raiders ball with 24 seconds on the shot clock. Colbert again, working down low against Hops. Nice defense by Hops, and ball's no good. Colbert gets it back up and in.
Boy, Colbert's got a nice little game down low. Let me tell you, she again made a nice move, stayed in the play, and here's another. Oh.
Now they're going to say no basket. The foul was on the floor, and Frankie Diaz was upset. She thought she had another 2 points there.
I think she thought she had a three-pointer.
Yeah.
She heard the whistle as she was making the shot. So
Maddie O'Donnell gets called for the foul, who has checked back in on the previous possession for the Raiders. Hops too strong there for three. Colbert with the rebound. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Power stutter step, kicks it back out. Gary for three, and she hits it. Nora Gary, 7 points here tonight for the Raiders. She kicks the lead back up to 9.
That time, Taylor Mann, the exact same aggression that I complimented earlier. That time it did not work out. Colbert there to rebound.
Colbert again working against Hops, and Hops gets the best of her that time with the block. Seen a lot of post play here tonight, Jim, compared to the first game between these two teams. And it's going to be an air ball, and that's no good. So you don't see too many post-up moves with high school athletes too much now, especially with the three-point play has become so big, and even in the NBA, you don't see it too much now. All going for the outside shots for the analytics of the three over the two.
Well, North has really weaponized the three. They have a knack for hitting threes at particularly back-breaking moments. So, just a sweet little simple move by Colbert. She is absolutely dominating down low, doing a great job in this third quarter. How many is that for her this quarter?
Oh, and a big three there.
3 by Diaz.
Yep, Diaz for 3.
Frankie Diaz is only a sophomore as well. The sophomore talent here on the floor is quite remarkable.
Jinsu has checked in now for the Raiders. Again, Alea Colbert working on the block. She's going to have to bring it back out. Lost the dribble. Powers drives right in. Oh, a little floater. It can't get it to go. And Gendron with the rebound for the Presidents. 1 minute to go now in the third quarter.
1 minute in the third quarter.
All right, out of bounds, 46.9 seconds to go.
Raiders into the game number 10, Matty O'Donnell replaces number 23, Paula Geary.
Take there by McDonough, no good. Frankie Diaz sees McDonough behind her, slows things down. 30 seconds to go. And McDonough with a big rebound. She loses control of it though. Neve Gendron with it now. And a foul's been called on the floor against North Quincy.
Yeah, nice job by both Alyssa Hops and Frankie Diaz. They didn't give up on the ball. They knocked it loose and ended up creating a turnover.
Tabby McDonough gets called for her second personal foul. 21 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Diaz calling out the play. Gendron shoots the three, and she drains it. Neve Gendron for three.
Well, I talked earlier about Neem and the offensive end. She had some shooting woes at the beginning of the game. Was not terribly confident during the first half. Well, it's terrific to see her just step into that three and drain it. Let's see what happens in the fourth quarter from Neve Gendron, who's been hustling all game. It'd be nice to see her get a little more into the flow of the offense. John, it's a 5-point ball game. Both teams are really taking shots at each other. And it's just been some terrific back and forth. Great to see out here. And the thought that most of these kids are sophomores is really remarkable.
So we'll definitely be seeing them for the next couple of years here between these two schools. You can log on to Quincy Access TV's website at qatv.org for program schedules, membership information, video on demand, live streaming, and more. So again, qatv.org.
There's you see a nice shot of the crowd behind the Quincy High bench. There's a lot of students here tonight from both schools, and that's a nice shot of the Quincy crowd. They're sitting behind their classmates who happen to be on the basketball team. North's got kids under the hoop on the left, and they have a large section on the sideline here where one of our sideline cameras is. So it's a nice crowd tonight.
All right, stop the fourth quarter, 43-38. Diaz had some space. Work uses the screen for Hops. Gendron, quick three, and she can't get it to roll. Colbert with the rebound.
Yeah, well, Neem was far more confident stepping into that one. That's with the lady president, you're happy to see that.
Travel called on North Quincy's Megan Smith. Her pivot foot slipped, or slid, I should say, down at the under end of the court.
Maeve Powers picking up Diaz full court.
And looks like they're going to get Megan Smith with a foul on the floor. And that's her third. So Smith will come out
Coach
and have
Cunningham. Yeah, she's not going to mess around here. She got a right out. Not a bad decision. 7:20 to go. So on the turnover, it's going to be Quincy ball.
In and out there for Rory Kennedy for the Presidents. And Looks like they're calling a foul on Alyssa Hops, I think.
Let's see.
14 foul, number 32, Alyssa Hops.
Interesting call. Not quite sure what happened. It's only a first, though, so. I do know that Elia Colbert's been very physically aggressive with Hobbs. That could have prompted part of that.
Colbert takes the shot, and no good. Fight for the rebound. Goes into the hands of Taylor Mann. Kennedy for three, no good. Powers with the rebound, is going to push up the floor now. And she gets bumped and goes to the floor, and I believe it will be on the floor. The foul is called. Rory Kennedy gets called for her second foul.
Oops. Well.
Powers had a nice move there. Kennedy was able to recover quickly. Jenner gets the rebound for the Presidents, and she's able to control.
She's got to hold the ball higher. She keeps bringing it down after a rebound, and they've been double teaming her and reaching in on it. If she held it a little higher, a little longer till the players clear, use her height advantage, that would help things. Now what do we have? We have nothing.
And timeout is called by the Presidents with 6:05 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Not a bad timeout by Coach Conlon. The team's down by 5. And at this juncture, all the possessions are important. You know, a hoop or a three-pointer here, they're really right back into things. The way North's responded thus far in the game, John, when things like this happen, the lead's under 5 or 6 points, they'll stick a three-pointer or two, and all of a sudden, boom, it's back to double digits. So what Coach Conlon's talking about, I'm sure, is the importance of this possession. They're going to have 12 seconds on the shot clock. So you basically get time to set up a nice, scoring opportunity. So they're mapping that out now and just giving the girls a little bit of a break too, I'm sure, because this has been a game where the girls on the court have stayed on the court. There's not been a lot of substituting, and they're going back and forth, up and down the court. So Quincy comes out of the timeout. Diaz is going to inbound the ball, and let's see what this possession brings.
Yeah, the Presidents had it down to 4 with 3:12 left in the third period. But as you said, Jim, North Quincy went on a little bit of a run. Was able to bump the score up to 43-32 before Quincy started to come back. Now here we are, 43-38. Hops drives in, and she puts it up in for 2. A 3-point lead now for the Raiders.
Yeah, you had to figure either Hops or Diaz is going to be shooting that ball. Nice take to the hoop by Hops.
Get down low to Colbert. Colbert, great move there against Hops, but a little too strong on the shot. She's able to get it back, though. Still a fight for the ball. Genzu. And shot the 3. I'm not sure if it got tipped or if it was just off target there.
Whoa, nice D by Powers. Just stepped right in there. And a great pass. Meg Powers with a steal and a great look down court.
And found Nora Gary, who would release down court. And it's an easy layup there for the Raiders. Under 5 minutes to go. Diaz will reset now for the Presidents. Dave Powers right with her. 5 on the shot clock. Diaz looking at the shot clock. She sees a hole and gets it up and can't get it to go. Hops with the rebound, up and in.
Hops comes over from the weak side, did a terrific job of establishing position. She's obviously been taught how to establish position, how to play with her legs. She used her lower body very well, John, to get position. And complemented on the other side of the court by Alea Colbert, who's doing the exact same thing.
I'm not sure why there was a stoppage in play there, but North gets it back. Megan Smith has checked back in for the Raiders. And double dribble call there against Nora Geary.
So with 4 minutes to go, we've got a 3-point ball game, John. Maeve Powers, only her second foul. That's the important factor for North, if she had foul problems. So it's only her second. She's been very critical defensively for the Red Raiders.
McDonough, Smith, Powers, Colbert, and Geary on the floor for the Raiders. Diaz, Mann, Kennedy, Gendron, and Hops for the Presidents. Starting five for both teams. Gendron kicks it back out. Geary for three, no good. Long rebounds. And ball still loose. And jump ball is going to be called. And it looks like it's going to be North Quincy possession.
Yeah, Liana Cunningham was right next to the official calling timeout. Hopeful that if at some point it appeared that a Raider had the ball, that they get the timeout. So very alert on the sidelines by Coach Cunningham. I don't know what happened with the 30-second clock, but
McDonough for three, a little too strong. Loose ball goes all the way out to center court. And Dee Gendron almost took it away from Maeve Powers. It'll be North ball, 31 on the shot clock. And looks like they reset the shot clock again.
Yeah, this is not. Yeah, someone from the Quincy coaching staff should be watching the clock, because there's been a few resets here.
Done with the ball for North Quincy. Trying to look for Powers. Nice defense there by Rory Kennedy. Ten on the shot clock for the Raiders. They get it down to Colbert. Colbert, a tough shot over Hops, and she puts it up and in.
Really pretty move by Colbert. She's been the offensive story in this second half, John. Just terrific down low. And she's really been making Alyssa Hops work hard.
Hops drives in herself and up and in. Hops with 16 points here tonight for the Presidents. 3-point lead for the Raiders, 47-44. 2:20 to go now here in the game. Smith driving in, found the seam, and she goes. Big bucket there by Megan Smith. 2 minutes to go now, 5-point lead for the Raiders. Frankie Diaz was trying to draw the foul. Ball still active, and Hops is able to hold on to it. Diaz shoots the long two, no good. Three there, a little short there by McDonough. Rebounded by Rory Kennedy. Hops driving in, and she can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound down low. And Alea Colbert with the rebound. She gets fouled.
Yeah, as I said earlier, Alea's really been something this fourth quarter. And she's doing it on both ends of the court. Looks like North's going to get a timeout. With 1:24 to go, North's got a 5-point lead and a very important possession. They've got a fresh shot clock, so they can get this under a minute here. leading by 5, which is a couple of possessions, so they're in a good position. And they're coming off a little barn burner the other night, John. They played Duxbury Tuesday here at North Quincy High School, and they won 43-42. So their experience with this type of pressure, and they're giving them a full reset on the clock, I guess.
That game against Duxbury, North Quincy won it on a free throw with no time left here, Jim. So big victory there for the Raiders.
Who hit the free throw?
I do not know that.
Gotcha. Well, we know it's more than likely was a sophomore, which is what's so impressive. These girls are really performing at a high level, and a level where there's pressure, and yet they just keep going at it. Tonight, several of the girls have not had any breaks at all, but they have not let up at all either. Up and down the floor. Maeve Powers has not had a typical offensive performance tonight, but has just been a complete menace defensively. She's been absolutely terrific defensively, rebounding.
Quincy coming with full court pressure. North's able to break it.
Yeah, and they pull it out, so they are going to run the clock down and do what they can to take some time off it.
And foul's going to be on the floor. Looks like Liliana Catrabone will get called for the foul. That's her second.
It's only the 4th team foul, however, so Quincy's got a little dilemma. They're not going to be able to force 1-on-1, so possession's going to remain with the Red Raiders here. They reset the clock again.
Yeah, with the foul, it gets reset. So under a minute now to go here in the fourth quarter. North content to try to draw some clock down. And ball gets loose. And the guys say it's Quincy ball.
There might have been confusion there. I think Tabby McDonough thought the ball was touched, but so now Quincy within 2 possessions here. It's 49-44. And they have an opportunity to possess the ball twice. So they can get a shot off relatively quickly. If they get a shot off within 10 seconds, North can still run the clock off. If it's a quick one, the goal would be to get a shot off before there's 35 seconds left in the game. And then they would not necessarily have to foul or whatever, but we'll see. See what they come up with out of this timeout.
45.2 seconds to go.
North's got a terrific opportunity here. They only have 2 team fouls. So one of the things that I'm sure they'll consider doing is after a 3 or 4 count in their minds, a girl from North Quincy can foul the Quincy possession, so Quincy can't get momentum on offense.
Gendron with the ball.
Well, they've opted not
38 seconds to go now here in the game. Diaz for 3, no good. And North Quincy almost lost the ball themselves, and fouls called on Taylor Mann to stop the clock with 28.3 seconds to go here in the game. That's the 5th team foul in the quarter. So North will be going to the line.
Correction, the foul is on number 5, Frankie Diaz.
Well, actually, they're going to say it's on Frankie Diaz to foul. One or two for Megan Smith And out of bounds with President's ball.
So we're probably looking at 3-pointers here now for the Presidents. They're down 6.
Taylor Mann with the ball, and it goes out of bounds. And we're going to say North Quincy ball. 24.9 seconds left. And North will take over. Kevin McDonough with the ball. Quincy trying to foul, and they finally do with 20.7 seconds to go.
Power sticks the first. How many points does she have?
She only has 5 points.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier, a little bit of an atypical performance on the offensive end. However, she's still considered to, continue to be Maeve Powers in this ball game. Really battling hard, making plays defensively. She's done an awful lot defensively to affect Alyssa Hobbs, who had 16 points, and then Frankie Diaz, who's got 18 at this juncture. But a lot of good work done by Maeve Powers on the defensive end, and the result is here North's in a terrific position right now. They're leading by 7 with 12 seconds left.
And Colbert at the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, Alyssa really emerged tonight. She had quite the fourth quarter. I know she's been playing well of late, but tonight she really put a lot of things together, both ends of the floor.
And a final steal there by Megan Smith. And that will wrap things up here at North Quincy High School as the North Quincy Raiders are the championship team for the Patriot League Fisher Division. Congratulations to the Raiders on the division championship.
Yeah, this is really something. And how great is it that the championship was decided here in Quincy between these two teams. So great ball game, great effort by the girls, and really an enjoyable game to watch tonight, John. It was a little different from the first game where Quincy was battling back from the depths. Tonight it was back and forth, and Red Raiders got the final shot in this game. Terrific job.
All right, real quick, we'll run down the stats. First, leading the way for North Quincy was Elena Colbert. She had 13 points here tonight, big 13 points for the Raiders. Megan Smith had 12. Tabby McDonough had 9. Nora Geary had 9. Maeve Powers with 6, and Jen Zhu had 3 points for the Raiders. For the Presidents, leading the way was Frankie Diaz with 18 points. Alyssa Hobbs had 16. Taylor Mann had 7, and Neve Gendron had 3 for the Presidents. So the Raiders, they improved to 16-3 on the season, 14-2 in the Patriot League. The Presidents will drop to 16-4, 13-3 in the league. And again, we mentioned this is the penultimate game, regular season game for both these teams, as they'll each have one more game before they get ready for the Division I playoffs for the Presidents and the Division II playoffs for North Quincy.
As the Presidents leave the gym tonight, they've got to remember, is the phrase you use, they dropped to 16-4. Well, that's an absolutely terrific record. They're going to go into the playoffs they'll have a home court advantage for the initial game. They're going to be one of the stronger teams, and they just have to keep that in mind. The Red Raiders and Presidents have had terrific back-and-forth ball games here this season, and that's prepped them for what's ahead. So great effort there, and totally impressed by the Red Raiders on both ends of the floor. Their defense was stronger than their offense tonight, frankly, John. They really played great defense all 4 quarters, and that's what created the victory tonight for the Red Raiders.
Real quick, we want to thank all of our volunteers and crew who came out here tonight to make this game possible. On camera, we had Scott Daniels and Ryan McWade. On graphics, Frank Hart. Our engineer and audio, Chris Potter. And our director, Peter Doherty. So again, final score here from North Quincy High School. The Raiders 52 and the Presidents 44. For Jim Timmons, my name is Jonathan Caleri. Thanks for tuning in to this edition of QA TV Sports. Hello, everyone, and welcome to North Quincy High School, where tonight the North Quincy Raiders will play host to the Quincy Presidents. We're getting ready for our senior night ceremony, so we'll go down to our PA announcer for the introduction of the seniors.
Lisa and Christopher Murray, along with his grandmother, Terry Murphy. All right, let's get started. Senior Manager John Curry. John is actually his mom and dad, Lisa and Christopher Murphy. He's also accompanied by his parents, Terry Murphy. John has also thanked his family, coaches, and teachers for all their support for the years. He will be attending Curry College, majoring in graphic design. We also like to recognize our other senior manager, Alex Zhu. now the senior captain, Kobe Lewis. Kobe is being escorted out with his mom, Jennifer, and dad, Lou, his two sisters, and Leah, and his brother, Sydney. He has played all 4 years of basketball here at North Quincy High School as a guard, number 24, and all 4 years that he's spent on the varsity team. He is proud that he does well in school, and he's had the opportunity to play in packed-out Jackson playoff games here at North Quincy High School. He is thankful for his family for all the support and love they've shown over the years. Thankful for his teammates for all the laughs and fun throughout the season, and thankful for Coach Eric, Coach O'Brien, Coach Joel for not just being coaches, but for also being someone who goes to do things outside of basketball. He does not know any plans on going post-graduation, but to present for your college place to go. Next up, we got senior captain of number 13, Marquise Rodriguez. Marquise is being escorted by his mother, Jessica, his father, Robert, and his sister, Sarah, along with his aunt, Janelle, and cousin, Eric. He has played 4 years of basketball here at North Quincy High School as a guard and forward, where number 13 has spent 2 years on the varsity team. He has also played in football and track and field. His words of thanks, he wants to thank his deepest gratitude to his family, friends, and coaches for ongoing support, encouragement, and guidance on his sustainability in his journey. He appreciates everyone in his life, every cheer, and every lesson. One more thing, Coach O.B., that's your man. His post-graduation plans he intends to play football and major business at a four-year college. Up next, senior captain Devin Tran. Devin is being escorted on the former by Melinda and father Danny. He has played 4 years of basketball here at North Quincy High School. We're number 1 as a guard and playing 2 years on the varsity team. His most memorable moment are the locker room talks that go on for hours after practice. He would like to thank all of his nephews for on North Quincy High School basketball, Chris Legend, my brother Isaac for believing in me every other week, and I'd also like to thank Alon for every one-on-one. He plans to study electrical and heating post-graduation.
Did you say it?
And last but certainly not least, our last senior on the basketball team, Billy Kennedy. Billy came us around the court of his son, Jeffrey, and his grandma Marie, and his father Tom. He has played all 4 years on the North Quincy basketball team, and his program is number 10, and has spent 2 years on the varsity team. He has also been a part of football. His most memorable moments are the locker room talks after practice. He would like to thank his mother and grandmother for always being there for me. He would also like to thank his teammates for making this a great season, and thank the coaches for a great 4 years on basketball. BGU forever. He will head to the electrical unit for post-graduation plans. How about a round of applause for our 4 seniors on the North Quincy High School basketball team. Thank you boys for a great 4 years. Once earlier, always earlier. We also like to recognize the 2 seniors on the Quincy High School basketball team, Captain Elijah Souza and Captain number 44, Ali Boutte. Thank you everyone for a great 4 years of basketball at your respective schools. Let's play some basketball.
So those were the senior night introductions here for North Quincy High School, honoring Devin Tran, Billy Kennedy, Marquise Rodriguez Smith, and Kobe Nguyen for North Quincy. And then they also recognized the Quincy High School seniors, Elijah Souza and Ali Goutet.
Yeah, we've learned during the pregame that both teams are going to be a little short-handed tonight. The host Red Raiders are going to be missing Aiden McGrath, another one of the underclass star basketball players at North Quincy High School. Aiden's only a freshman. He's had a fairly remarkable season, and we've learned that he's going to be out tonight. He's not playing. And then from the Quincy perspective, there were several names of folks who are going to be out tonight, and they've got some real issues coming into tonight's game as far as personnel goes. It's going to be a very different team from the team that hosted the Red Raiders in the first game. So it's going to be interesting to see how this one plays out, John.
Yeah, North Quincy comes into this game. Well, it's really a tale of two seasons here for both teams. North Quincy 17-2, 13-2 in the Patriot League in the Fisher Division. They're the Fisher Division champions. And the Presidents on the other end of the spectrum, 3-14, 2-13 in the Fisher Division. These teams met back on January 17th with North Quincy squeaking out a victory, winning that game. Quincy had put up a really good effort, Jim. It was a good game, but North Quincy just pulled it out towards the end, was able to hold off the Presidents, but it was really a back and forth during that game.
Yeah, one of the guys I was really looking forward to seeing tonight was Jan Medina, a sophomore for Quincy. I saw him playing up at the Quincy High Gym for the first time on January 17th, and I was really impressed with his ball game. He could create offense. He played very confidently. He's only a sophomore. So that's going to be a big loss for the Presidents tonight. And I believe or understand Malcolm McMorrow may be out as well.
Yeah, it looks like I can see him at center court. He has his right hand wrapped up. So there'll be another loss there for the Presidents, two of their key players that we saw back in January. Again, that game was 49-45 with the Raiders coming out on top. Should mention, too, for the Raiders, we mentioned senior Kobe Nguyen being introduced here tonight for a senior night, but Nguyen closing in, Jim, on a big career milestone, 1,000 points. He's right now at 956 points. So he has tonight, on Sunday against Brockton, and Thursday next week against Durfee to try to get to 1,000 points, add in a playoff game or two as well. And Kobe Nguyen might be adding his name up there for the 1,000 point scorers in North Quincy history.
That's really impressive. Really impressive. He's a terrific athlete. Every class at North Quincy High, and I'm sure at Quincy High as well. I can remember a few names down the street on Coddington Street as well. But commenting about Kobe and North Quincy High School, he's a guy who's been a leader, football, basketball, just a terrific athlete and a terrific young man. So it'll be interesting to see him chasing that 1,000-point mark.
Yeah, right now he's number 6 all-time for the boys team here at North Quincy High School. Brian Ross, number 1. Phil McGillicuddy, number 2. Doug Crutchfeld, number 3. Kyle Costa, 4. Sean Donovan, 5. And Kobe Nguyen, number 6.
Yeah, isn't that something?
I want to thank Martin Dunham for providing some of those stats for us, as he always does, to try to help us out with the broadcast with the North Quincy statistics. So I want to thank Martin for helping us out there on those numbers.
Well, we've got the buzzer. I regrettably spoke too soon a little earlier. I said to John that we're moving right along here and on pace tonight, which was terrific because it is Valentine's Day. I'm in enough trouble as it is. I thought maybe I'd be home before too late an hour. And then, of course, everything came to a complete halt after I spoke. So.
All right, we're getting ready now for our starting lineup, so we'll turn it over to the PA announcer here at North Quincy for the lineups.
This competition is being conducted for the RNA. Coaches, contest officials, or military, prepare for today's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating demonstrating sportsmanship and respect for all attendants. Ensure that your behavior reflects the values that you identify with these true athletes. Assume responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. If you require assistance, please call upon the school or security official. Fans understand we are asking that nobody goes off the court at any point during the game. That includes during any timeout. Thank you, and as always, enjoy the game. And now, the starting members for both teams, starting members for second quarters of the High School. Starting at center, freshman number 40, Christian Raphael. Starting at guard, freshman number 5, Jason Clement. Starting at guard, freshman number 30, Habib Hussein. Starting at guard, senior captain number 3, Elijah Souza. Starting at center, senior captain number 44, Ali Hussein. The head coach of the Presidents is Matt Ramone, being assisted by Nick Cunningham, Jerry Clever, and Chuck Butler. And now, let's start at Quincy High School.
All right, for the starting lineups for the visiting Presidents, number 3, senior Elijah Souza. Number 5, freshman Jathan Panett. Number 30, freshman Habib Gute. Number 40, freshman Christian Raphael. And number 44, senior captain Ali Gute. For the Raiders, number 3, freshman Lucas Short. Number 4, junior Aiden Burse. Number 10, senior Billy Kennedy. Number 13, senior co-captain Marquise Rodriguez Smith. And number 24, senior captain Kobe Nguyen.
Going to be interesting to see what the Presidents can put together tonight, a shorthanded group. and how it is that North Quincy attacks them. So, as I said, I had a couple of guys I was looking forward. I'm a big Malcolm McMorrow fan. He's very aggressive and a real hard-working ball player, and his right hand is totally wrapped up. I assume he's done for the season based on how he looks tonight. So,
and we could see Jan Medina out there as well. His left hand is in a sling. So, again, couple of cuff injuries for the Presidents here tonight. Ali Gute right to work for the Presidents as he gets the first points here tonight.
Nice job down low. And they come out with a little man-to-man pressure. It's somewhat of a soft pressure here, especially when you have a guy like Kobe Nguyen as your point guard.
Rodriguez-Smith with the three, but it's no good, out of bounds, and it'll be President's ball. Habib Gute, the freshman, brings it up and kicks it back over to Elijah Souza. Gute at the top of the key, gets it down low to Raphael. And Raphael got a little too far underneath the net and was hit the rim as he went to take the shot.
Yeah, he had good position, but he was below the block, so he had no backboard to work with.
Burris with the ball for the Raiders. Nguyen gets the screen from Billy Kennedy. Looking short, kicks it back out. 8 on the shot clock for the Raiders. Burris drives in and can't get it to go. Raphael with the rebound for the Presidents.
North showed nice poise there, waiting for the shot to present. They used most of the 30-second clock, but came up empty.
Shot there is no good by Habib Gute. Reminded by Raphael. He's going to skip pass it out to the top of the key for Panett. Panett drives in, and he can't get it to go, but he gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot, too. Nice take there by Jathan Panett. Aiden Burrows gets called for his first personal. All right, Panett makes both foul shots. 4-0 early. Presidents on top. Kobe Nguyen with the ball, getting a screen from Kennedy. And Nguyen off the glass and gets a friendly roll there. Gute off the glass and can't get it to go. Nice take there by Gute. Fight for the rebound. And finally controlled by Lucas Short for the Raiders. And Burris is going to say a foul called.
Yeah, I didn't quite see that foul there. That's on Gute, which Quincy does not want to see early on. He's doing a very nice job out there offensively. You can tell Coach Matt Ramponi, basketball is not that hard a game, and Coach Ramponi's game plan is a simple one. It looks like the kids have been told to take the ball to the hoop. If you had a shot chart going in this game, everything Quincy has put up has been from inside the lane. So they're going to keep it simple. Take the ball to the hoop, and let's see how that formula works for the shot.
All right, looks like they changed the foul to Panett for the Presidents.
Yeah, I didn't see what it was that happened there.
Nguyen with the ball, trying to go down court, and he gets fouled on the floor. Looks like Habib Gute will get called for the foul.
Well, I noticed after the hoop that Kobe Nguyen scored that he was chirping a little bit at Goutte. Goutte took a good shot at him there. We'll see how that relationship develops, Sean.
Nice take there by Susan. It's blocked by Short. Short wide open down the floor. He gets it. And coming down there with the block was Christian Raphael, but I believe a foul was called in the process. We'll see if it was on Raphael or also down there was Goutte. Habib Goutte.
Yeah, here's another guy, Lucas Short, number 3. Only a freshman. And he and Aiden McGrath are, I'll be aging myself and perhaps losing 98% of our audience, but remind us of the Gold Dust twins back in 1975, Fred Lynn and Jim Rice. 2 first-year guys for the Red Sox who had phenomenal years. Well, Lucas Short and Aiden McGrath have been that and more so far for the Raiders.
Well, if one of them can win MVP and Rookie of the Year, I'm sure they'd love to have that here.
Yeah.
All right, Short made both free throws, 6-4, North on top. Habib Goutte for 3, around the rim and no good. Burrs quickly brings it down court for North. Gets a shot up and no good. Was trying to draw a foul on Panett, nothing called.
Yeah, he jumped in.
Panett takes the 3, a little long on that. Rebounded by Kobe Nguyen. He's quickly pushing the pace and can't get it to go, but he gets fouled and will go to the line.
Nice hard take to the hoop on Nguyen. He'll be shooting 2. Right now, North's just playing straight up man-to-man, but we'll look for them to start double-teaming when the ball's down low. Because there's no science here to what Quincy's doing, which I credit. I believe the game should be kept simple, and everything is going into the post area. So I think we're going to see white shirts following the ball in and double-teaming on occasion. We'll see.
And Nguyen misses both foul shots.
Nice job there.
Billy Kennedy with a big rebound. Rodriguez Smith calling for the ball. He's open. They can't get it to him. Long 2 for Kobe Nguyen. No good. Rebounded by Jathan Panett.
Yeah, Kennedy had nice position again there for the offensive board, but
Raphael and Goutte were trying to do a give and go, and North Quincy was able to come in there, disrupt that, goes out of bounds, so we remain Quincy ball. And timeout's going to be called by head coach Kevin Barrett for the Raiders with 3:28 to go here in the first quarter.
yeah, so far we haven't seen a heck of a lot, as reflected in the score of 6-4, but one little adjustment we may anticipate is Coach Barrett having his wings follow the ball into the lane and double team on the low post. Try to get Quincy kicking the ball out for outside shots more. Other than that, I don't really see much going on here. North's offense has not been very fluid, John. In the first game, we saw them moving around a lot and moving pretty well there. There's been a lot of ball movement offensively. That's another matter, I believe, that Coach is correcting right now during the timeout. So with 3:30 to go, we'll see if the guys don't settle in and there's a little more fluid activity on the offensive side of the ball.
All right, 3:28 to go. And Quincy with the ball. Raphael kicks it back out. Raphael on the block, and he's going to get fouled from behind by Lucas Short.
Yeah, that time Short just Rather than keeping his hands up and vertical, he reached in, and that was an easy call, his first foul.
Souza trying to get in, has to go all the way up to the half court. Gute with it. Yeah, nice turnaround off the glass for Ali Gute.
Well, Gute is using the backboard. He did that in the first game down at Quincy High. He's very effective using the another great rebound by Kennedy. He's been all over the boards tonight, both ends of the floor, John.
Burroughs trying to drive in. Nice defense by the Presidents, and he gets his own rebound. And it's going to go out of bounds off Billy Kennedy. President's ball. Kennett lost the ball, and they're able to get it back. Pinball around into the hands of Ali Gute. Gute, quick little turnaround. He puts it up and in. Ali Gute, 6 points here tonight. Gives the Presidents a 8-6 lead. You in for three and can't get it to go.
Kobe kind of hurried that shot a bit, Sean. North continues to have offensive woes. They've only scored 6 points here in the quarter. They're playing pretty good defense.
Kobe Nguyen had 8 3-pointers last week on February 8th against Madison Park. He had 34 points in total. So Nguyen can get hot. So we'll see if he can do that here tonight or get things going. And Nguyen found the ball in his hands and can't get it to go. Christian Raphael with the rebound. Sean Conroy is checked in now for the Presidents, number 24. Get it down to Raphael, and a big block there by Lucas Short. Short went up big to get that block.
That was a great anticipation. He came over early, great elevation, and then with authority, he slapped that ball away.
Almost taken away by Kobe Nguyen. Habib Gute for three, and he hits it. Under a minute to go now here in the first quarter. Nguyen open for three, and he hits it.
Better ball movement that time by North Quincy. Turned over a nice shot.
Souza kicks the ball over now to Gute. And a little miscommunication here between Gute and Raphael. Raphael couldn't hold on to it and goes out of bounds.
Quincy using the opportunity of the whistle to get Gute back in.
Kennedy hands it off to Lucas Short, and he can't get it to go. Habib Gute with the ball now. 17 on the game clock. Shot clock is off. Conroy open at the top of the key, and it's good. It's a three-pointer, actually. He was just behind it for good. And the final is no good there at the last second.
Well, nice job by the Presidents of running the clock down a bit, getting a great look. And Sean Conroy sticking the long jumper And with that, the Presidents out to an early and a bit surprising 5-point lead, John.
Yeah, 14-9 at the end of the first quarter of play here. And again, we saw this in the first game as well, where the Presidents were able to go battle to battle, punch to punch with the Raiders up until the very end. Again, it was only a 4-point victory for the Raiders at Quincy High School earlier this year. And we'll see what the Presidents can do here, as I say, try to hold on to the lead going on into the second quarter. North Quincy, we mentioned, right now 17-2, 13-2 in the Patriot League. They are the number 6 team in Division II, getting ready to go to the Division II playoffs. They'll be starting in about a week and a half.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with Hayden McGrath, but it's the time of year when you want to see your boys coming together, and you want to see them, pointing toward the playoff time. It's unfortunate that North's playing short-handed tonight, and in the first quarter at least it really shows, only scoring 9 points. They had a pretty good defensive effort, only giving up 14 points. 5 of them actually coming in the last minute, so we'll see what the second quarter brings here. North Quincy's going to start with the ball, John.
Burris gets over to Lucas Short. Short back to Burris now. Burris trying to drive in, tight defense, and loose ball goes into the hands of number 5, Jathan Panett. Panett, nice move to get up court.
Whoa. Yeah, one too many there.
Big crowd on hand here tonight at North Quincy High School for this game. We had a good crowd as well earlier in the game, the Quincy and North Quincy girls game was played. That game had North Quincy winning that game 52-44. Rodriguez Smith for 3, can't get it to go. Big rebound there by Lucas Short. He puts it up and in.
Terrific play by Lucas Short. Great offensive rebound and a clean finish on the board there. Nicely done.
Gute trying to work down low, and there's an extra step there as well on the travel.
That time, Ali started a little too far away from the hoop, and the result was he ended up traveling. They got to get him the ball down near the box.
Three-point shot is no good. Rodriguez Smith gets it down low, and he threw it way out there, and it'll be a backcourt violation.
Where did he throw it?
Way out there.
It's probably what his coach thought, but didn't say. So Quincy's going to get a timeout here with this possession. I think they've been a little bit balky to start the half, rather the second quarter. And Coach Ramponi wants to try to settle them down here with this possession under the hoop.
All right, 6:28 to go here. Quincy on top by 3, 14-11. I want to remind all of our viewers you can log on to our website at qatv.org for program schedules, membership information, video on demand, live streaming, and more. So again, qatv.org. Busy weekend here in the city of Quincy with the boys and girls basketball games going on here tonight. Tomorrow night on Saturday, it will be the hockey teams for Quincy North Quincy taking to the ice at Quincy Youth Arena. On Sunday, it's the annual Lunar New Year celebration right here at North Quincy High School. And then on Monday, it's the President's Day Winterfest. So a busy weekend here in the city, Jim, for people to get out and support their schools and have some fun in the city.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities in the city, particularly this year during the 400th anniversary celebration that's going to be going on for the bulk of the year, actually. There's a lot of planning going on and a lot of activities already scheduled and more to come.
Had the opportunity to go to the Quincy 300 exhibit, the museum they have at Old City Hall, and I encourage you to get down to it. It's very interesting to see what they did in 1925 for the 300th anniversary. It was a really spectacular thing they did in a very short amount of time, and a lot of great pictures and diagrams and history of that. So if you can get down to Old City Hall, you should do that. Nice move there by Ali Gute down the other end for the Presidents to get that back in. And Aiden Burris comes down, and he's going to get a big 2-point and go to the line for a 3-point play.
Yeah, in addition, they made a call on Gute that you see his arms flailing as he pleads his case, but the call's going to stand. But I do understand his frustration. I didn't see the foul call. What's happening here now? I think they're clarifying something at the scorer's table.
I think they changed the foul again. Oh, actually, let's see here.
I think the scorekeeper put the wrong number up on the board.
Yeah.
The official noticed it, and he's making sure that it goes in the book as a foul on 44.
Ryan Burris makes a foul shot, 16-14. Nice defense there by Billy Kennedy. Steps into the paint and forces Gute to change his shot. And coming right down is Aiden Burris to tie the game at 16.
Coast to coast by Burris. Nice job. But as you said, it was instigated by the play of Kennedy, who's just having a terrific game tonight.
Lucas Short almost had a steal there. And nice take there by Ali Gute. Goes right up and in. Gute, 10 points here tonight for the Presidents.
He's got 10 points on 5 layups. Everything's gone in off the box. Everything.
Burris comes right back down again and answers himself.
Burris comes right back.
Gute gets off to Sean Conroy. Skip pass into the corner. Conroy, nice fake and a little too strong off the glass. And Kobe DeWin uses his speed but can't get the ball to go in there. Went past 2 defenders.
Kennedy with another offensive rebound to create that shot.
Almost
short came up a little short.
So almost a backcourt violation there. And we're going to have a foul on the floor. So basket's no good as Habib Gute could have gotten called for an intentional foul there as he grabbed the jersey of Aiden Chen.
Yeah, frankly, Habib Gute's only a freshman, and he's acting like one. He's been a little bit mouthy. I mean, you can't. If you're a defensive back, maybe you can pull a guy's jersey, but on a basketball court, it just does not work. So we'll see what happens. Coach Ramponi got him right out. He's going to sit him down and calm him down, hopefully. So North has battled its way back into the ball game here. It's a tie ball game. Coach Barrett is talking with both officials now, a little upset about what was going on. And we'll see here what happens coming out of the timeout. With 4:24 to go, John, the first half has been a slow mover. We'll just call it that.
Former athletic director here at North Quincy High School, now down at Norwell, J.J. Niamke, in the house here tonight.
Former athletic director, yeah. He's having great success down in Norwell. Yeah, it's great. Very happy for him.
J.J., of course, a star athlete at Quincy High School.
That was funny. He had quite a career at Quincy High and looked great in blue. Then he came down the other end for his employment as the AD here in North, and he looked equally good in red and black. So now in Norwell, I think they're blue and gold down there. See a shot there of assistant coach Jared Tucker, who's started helping out this year with the Presidents. Done a nice job. Nice play on the inbounds, and Kobe Nguyen off a little wheel cut ends up with a layup, and North has its first lead, John.
Yeah, 20-18 for the Raiders. Souza gets it down low to Goutte. They double team him. And Goutte again off the glass, a little too strong that time. Rebounded by Aiden Chen. Chen, another freshman for the Raiders. Kobe Nguyen for three, and he hits it.
Well, with about 3 minutes to go here, we'll see if Kobe Nguyen doesn't start to heat up.
That's 10 points now for Nguyen. Goutte in the high block, kicks it back out. Souza, he shoots the three, a little too strong. Rebounded by Chen. Burris, tough layup, and he gets it to go.
I got to tell you, Ace Burris is having himself a first half. He's really been, actually more particularly, a great second quarter. He's been explosive, fired up, and it's really filtering through to the rest of the squad. This Quincy timeout is in response to the energy of Ace Burris, John.
And the Raiders are now gone on a short 7-0 run here. Nguyen with a 2-point shot, Nguyen with a three, and then Burris with that last two. 25-18, the Raiders now on top.
Yeah, Quincy's been sitting at the 18-point mark for how long here?
3.5 minutes about.
Wow, yeah.
We mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Kobe Nguyen closing in on 1,000 points for his career. Started the game with 956. Add that 10 in that he has so far tonight, 966.
Yeah, you know, those types of chases can be very difficult. It can actually adversely impact a guy's play. I can't say that I have personal familiarity with the phenomenon, but I did observe it over my career and then after on many occasions. It just causes problems for you. So we'll see how Kobe weathers that storm as he gets down to his final 30 or 40 points here.
A big three there by President's Jathan Panett, no good.
Great rebound in traffic by Short.
And Nguyen with a little fake, and he gets it to go.
And North does a great job of bang, bang, getting the ball right down the court, turning over a quick layup. For whatever reason, we have not seen Ali Goutte in the lane for quite some time. He's been out on the perimeter. He's not been in the paint at all of late, and I'm not sure why the shift. He was having nothing but success down low, John.
Fouls called on Kobe Nguyen, and going to the line is senior, one of the captains, Elijah Souza. Missed the first.
Souza, a senior guard. He's got very nice form here, you can see, and he sticks the second.
Burris spots up for three. He hits it, and he'll get a foul shot as well.
I got to tell you something. Ace Burris is having himself a quarter here. He's doing it with style, too.
And can't get it to go. 30-19, biggest lead of the night for either team. Habib Gute gets the ball at the top. Trying to look down low. Billy Kennedy is fronting Ali Gute. Gute has it now in the block.
Let's see, this is what I talked about earlier. That time, Boris doubled up and took away the dribble penetration. Gute was not able to get in position because of Boris's double, and the little adjustment North's defense has made. It may be one of the reasons that Gute's been. Whoa! That little head fake, that was a beauty.
Had the great fake, but again couldn't finish it off. Down the other end of the court, Lucas Chen, freshman for the Presidents, he hit the three. Chen now with the ball. And kick ball will be called on Burris.
Should be a clock reset here, right?
I guess they're going to say it wasn't intentional.
Sure looked like a kick, didn't it?
It did.
You know what? I don't know. I thought I saw the official hit his knee, actually. Maybe he didn't quite get down to the kick level.
Habib Gute was trapped in the corner, was able to get out of it. He's trying to get down low to Ali Gute, and it's a turnover. Burris coming right back down again, and he puts it up and in. Aiden Burris, 16 points here tonight. Under a minute to go now here in the quarter.
What's he got in the second quarter?
Give me 1 second. I'll see if I can take a look. Jaden Shen for three. He can't get that to go. Shen again comes down, and North was trying to save it, but cannot.
Yeah.
The photographer hit right off the head as the ball came down off the net.
Yeah, Billy Kennedy was open there. He's had a remarkable quarter, even though he may be quiet on the scoreboard. But he hustled down the wing, filled the lane, had an opportunity, but he didn't get the ball.
Quinn's going to try to milk some clock here.
Yeah, there's a 3-second difference between the game and the shot clock. So
Lucas Chen with the ball at the top of the key. Working against Aiden Shen. He kicks it back out. Ali Gute for three, and he can't get it to go. Rebounded by Burris. 6 seconds to go. Quickly comes up, gets the shot off, and it's good. And the foul.
If I'm Ace Burris, I walk into the locker room at the end of this quarter and announce my retirement from basketball. This has been something else. The young man has really performed both ends of the floor, but he's just been an electric powerhouse here offensively in this second quarter. Little trouble from the foul line, but
almost good there as the last second effort, but it's no good. So Quincy came out strong in the first quarter, was able to hold off the Raiders. They had the lead, but the Raiders explode in the second quarter with Aiden Burris leading the way, and they now have a 34-22 lead here at the half.
Yeah, and you mentioned just inside of the 4-minute mark, I recall they were at 18 points, and you said they had been there for about 3.5 minutes. Then they only scored 4 more points for the rest of the quarter. So holding a team to 22 points and a half, that's a combination of pretty good D and some offensive woes on the part of the team. But North definitely played good defense that quarter. They did a very nice job.
All right, well, here at the half, we will take a break. Again, the Raiders lead the Presidents 34-22. We'll be back in just 1 minute for the second half coverage. Welcome back, everyone, to North Quincy High School and Robert Nobby Nolan Court. We're at the half. The Raiders lead the Presidents by a score of 34-22. Run down the halftime stats. Leading the way for the Raiders is Aiden Burris with 18 points. 16 points he had in the second quarter. Kobe Nguyen with 12 points and Lucas Short with 4 for the Raiders. For the Presidents, leading the way was Ali Goutte with 10 points. Lucas Chen, Sean Conroy, and Habib Goutte all had 3. Jathan Panett with 2, and Elijah Souza with 1.
Yeah, Ali Goutte was really effective from down low. He was setting up at the low post and keeping it all simple. Just layups off the box, off the backboard there. And then in the second quarter, just disappeared. That stopped occurring. You stopped seeing the ball in the paint. Not quite sure why, but we'll see if they go back to him, and he's going to be covered by Billy Kennedy coming out in the second half.
Habib Goutte gets over to Ali Goutte, and Burris almost had a foul picked up there, but Goutte puts it up and in.
Yeah, the same thing. He just hits that box, John.
Burris will go to the line and shoot 2.
And what I'm talking about here, folks, is when you look at the rim, behind the rim on the backboard, and in all gyms everywhere, there's a red or a white box painted. And, if you use that, you can see it actually looks black on the TV, the view you just had. But if you watch what Ali Goutte does, he just puts everything in off the backboard. That's what he aims at. I don't know that he even looks at the rim. It appears he's aiming at that box because he has been absolutely deadly. Well, Mr. Burris reappearing here in the third quarter. I thought he should retire after that spectacular second, but he gets the Red Raiders on the scoreboard to start things off here in the third quarter.
Freshman Lucas Chen had the ball, goes out of bounds, and they'll say off of Chen.
Yeah, that's a tough matchup right there. Kobe Nguyen, a senior.
Lucas Short open for 3 in the corner, and no good. Rebounded by Goutte. Elijah Souza with the ball now for the Presidents. 15 on the shot clock. And Kobe Nguyen takes it away from behind of Goutte.
Nicely done. Nicely done by Kobe.
Chen shot is blocked there by Kobe Nguyen, right in front of us.
Nguyen is coming out fired up defensively. He's doing a very nice job. Now, see, Goutte is where he wants to be. He's down by the block. Billy Kennedy's looking to front him here on the inbounds.
And foul called on the floor. Looks like there's going to be a push on Marquise Rodriguez-Smith, excuse me.
Yeah, he was trying to fight through the pick, and what he did was he got his arms up. A few of the kids on the North team, they get their arms up too much. And officials see that, and they whistle it.
Nice job there by Jathan Panett to get that pass from Elijah Souza, and Panett finishes it off. Burris driving in, and he puts it up and in. Had to fight through Ali Goutte for it. 21 points for Aiden Burris.
Yeah, nice penetration.
Quincy's had no answer to that play here tonight. Elijah Souza can't get it to go. Had a nice pass there from Ali Goutte.
Super rebound in traffic by Lucas Short.
Trying to clear it out for Burris. And Long 2 for Aiden Burris. And timeout call by the Presidents.
Excuse me, John. I was going to say, it's one of the things I was talking about earlier about things being simple. Coach Barrett sees that coming out of the locker room, Ace Burris has not cooled off in the least. So who's had the ball offensively the first few possessions of this quarter? But Ace Burris. And they're just going to him until Quincy figures something out. Conversely, for whatever reason, Ali Goutte, I've seen him out on the perimeter. He was setting picks up at the high post. I think if we saw him back down on the blocks or down on the low post area, the way he's playing tonight, I don't know, if we had someone tracking shots, I'd say his shooting percentage, he's got to be 90% or so from inside the paint if you had a shot chart going. And he's got a very high shooting percentage tonight because of the fact most of his shots have been from in the paint. So love to see him get the ball a little more from areas inside the paint or near the block, because that's where he's effective. So he comes out of the timeout, and that's where he's gone to set up, which is a good thing. He's down low and staying on the block. Yeah, Billy Kennedy is moving him off the block big time.
Rebounded by Souza. Shot there by Jathan Panett was no good. Lucas Short in the corner for 3, and can't get the roll. Looked like he might have had it, and then it bounced out again.
Yeah, that one did everything but go in.
Loose ball into the hands of Lucas Short. Kobe Nguyen fakes it, shoots the 3, and no good. And they're going to say it's off Lucas Short. He and Goutte battling for the ball. Lucas Short might have jammed his fingers on that last play. He came down the court. He was holding, looked like his right middle and index finger.
Yeah, he's fairly, he's only a freshman, and he's fairly slim, and yet he plays much bigger in terms of, physicality than he is.
Another steal by Kobe Nguyen, Euro step, and no good, and we'll see if they call it a charge, and there'll be a blocking foul on Lucas Chen.
Yeah, in relation to Lucas Short, I don't know what his actual weight is. There you see in the camera, you see him checking his finger there. So, see if the coaches pick up on it. But anyway, talking about him, he's probably 150 pounds or so, but he plays like a kid who weighs about 180. He's just he plays big and strong, and it's very impressive.
And he comes up with a loose ball.
Yeah, nice job.
Shoots the 3, and it's good.
Well, looks like the finger ailment is working out for him. Stuck a nice 3.
And coming right back there for the Presidents is Jathan Panett for 3. Finn Gendron, a freshman for the Presidents, has checked in. His first action here tonight. Kobe Nguyen for 3 is no good. Gendron with the rebound. Nguyen knocks that ball away, goes out of bounds, so remain Quincy ball.
Yeah, Nguyen doing a very nice job anticipating, getting up into the passing lane.
Senior Devin Tran coming in now for the Raiders. Marquise Rodriguez-Smith will go to the bench, and Tran gets into the scorebook right away with a foul. Gendron for three, and it's good.
President's showing signs of life. They're trying to crawl back into this game.
And just as you say that, Jim, who answers but Aiden Burris with a big three-pointer. Chen looking for some help. Gute comes out.
Now, see, that's not where you want Gute getting the ball. I mean...
And a shot there by Gendron. Saw the ball went off the hands of Lucas Short, and he let it go out of bounds. Gute got tripped going in. And loose ball goes in the hands of Kobe Nguyen.
Oh, great no-look pass. Beautiful pass by Nguyen.
Billy Kennedy, his first 2 points here tonight.
Yeah, and yet he's impacted this game in so many ways.
Short with the rebound. Burrs driving in again, and he gets it. Gets it to go.
We've only done a couple of Norse games, so I don't know what the story has been about Ace's season, but I'll tell you what, he's putting a game together tonight, and it's the type of thing you love to see at the end of the season, that a young man's game, he's only a junior, that the game starts to come together as tournament time approaches. Love to see him going into that tournament action with the type of confidence that is well-deserved and warranted after tonight's game, John.
Burris has been averaging 8.5 points per game here this season for the Raiders.
Well, we're seeing tonight, and, you know, he's stepping up into a void left due to the absence of Aiden McGrath. You know, Aiden takes up a lot of activity on the offensive end. So this has opened up an opportunity, and Ace Burris has basically barged through that door and taken full advantage. So it's going to be interesting because Coach Barrett's seeing something that apparently we haven't been seeing over the course of the season. So another good option offensively for North Quincy High School.
28 points now for Burris.
That's the one problem with basketball is there's only one ball. There's 5 kids, one ball. It gets difficult sometimes. Somehow the Celtics figured that out this year about how to deal with the issues with the basketball and so much talent. But it's a happy dilemma, obviously, and it's nice for Ace to create it here.
And a great look for Nguyen, and Gute with the block.
Great backdoor cut.
And Lucas Short came down hard. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, he hops right up.
That was Souza with the bucket for the Presidents. Nguyen for 3, and a little too strong. Kennedy with the rebound. Kicks it back out to Lucas Short. Nice job there by Gute. 1 minute to go in the third.
Nice backdoor cut. And a great feed by an alert Ali Gute. So Quincy's cut the lead to 13, John. They've stayed in this game and they've kept battling. That's going to be against Nguyen. Yeah.
I say Nguyen put down his shoulder into Lucas Chen.
Yeah, the arm flailed out too, though. These guys need to learn how to use their lower bodies to clear space versus their arms, particularly. Because that time he just really blasted the defender right in front of the official.
Panette lost his dribble there, trying to work with Goutte. 16 on the shot clock.
So now Goutte's like outside the three-point lane. Now he's back in the paint.
Souza for three. Looks like Kobe Nguyen got a block on that. Gendron lost second shot and can't get it to go.
Well, very nice hustle trying to stay in the play there on the part of Finn Gendron. And he's only a freshman. But he did an excellent job there of keeping it alive. And with no time left, he fired up a jumper that came up a little short. So, well, an interesting end. Quincy puts together a little run, John, and there's still some life. There's some air in the lungs here for the Presidents. And we'll see what happens in this fourth quarter.
So 52-39 is our score at the end of 3 quarters of play. Encourage you to log on to our website at qatv.org for our program schedules, membership information, video on demand, live streaming, and more. So again, qatv.org. North Quincy will have a couple of games after this. This coming Sunday, the 16th, they'll be at Brockton. And then on February 20th, they'll be home versus Durfee. The Presidents, they have 2 games left as well, and it's going to be part of the George Triggerberg tournament at Quincy High School. On Presidents Day, the 17th, they'll face off against Sandwich. And then on 18th, they'll play either Milton or Durfee.
Who are they playing second?
Milton,
King Philip?
Milton or Durfee.
Oh, Milton or Durfee. Okay, I see.
Starting 5 back out there for both teams. For the Raiders. Gendron is still in for the Presidents. And Nguyen gets it to go.
Yeah, that was a senior who was 2 clicks quicker than a freshman. He just, a little ball fake, left him in his wake, and then finished nicely. Nice job by Nguyen.
Gendron kicks it back out. Aiden Shen now with the ball. Lucas Shen.
North looks like they're willing to take a little time off the clock here with their possessions. And after having done so, Kobe sticks a nice little elbow jumper. John is diligently tracking his progress toward 1,000 points. He's at 975 with that jumper, huh?
And nice job there by Billy Kenny to get on the floor. Somehow gets it up
to
Lucas Short, and he puts it up and in.
Nice hoop by Short. What a great finish. That was great hustle. That was Kennedy, you said? I missed that.
Yep.
Okay. So, how many points does Billy Kennedy have?
He only has 2 points.
Yeah, and yet he has impacted this game in so many ways. He's just been great defensively. He's really focused on shutting down Goutte and rebounded on both ends, offensive and defensive, and really battled. That time he was sandwiched between 2 Quincy guys, and he knocked the ball loose, and Lucas Short with a great finish, and North is extending its lead back out, John. Quincy comes right back.
A great layup there by Jathan Panette. And Panette almost took it away from Burrs. He has to hold on to it. Nguyen's going to slow things down now for the Raiders. Kobe to win. What a layup there.
Yeah, Kobe knows he can just do what he wants when he wants, playing against a younger player. He's got a quickness edge and a physical edge. and he's exploiting it.
Shot a little too strong there by Sean Conroy. And Short lost the ball into the hands of the Presidents. Panett for three, and it's no good. Nice block there by Finn Gendron, the freshman for the Presidents. North retains possession. Burris did a nice job to just get that pass off. Finds Marquise Rodriguez-Smith. And that was a three-pointer by Rodriguez-Smith. Lucas Shen can't get it to go on that strong take to the hole.
John, a few minutes ago, we were talking about a 13-point North Quincy lead. In a flash, they're up by 25 here.
And they're going to call a foul. It looked like Finn Gendron had a clean block down the other end.
Yeah, the official made the call from the other side. He was under the basket on the other side, and he made an indication that Gendron hit the player, hit Ace in the head. We didn't see it here because we just saw the hand on the ball, but it's possible the official saw something the rest of us didn't. We frequently think that's an occurrence in this game, right?
Burris with that, and now at the 30-point mark here.
Oh, that's terrific. Good for that young man, because especially the game he played. He's just been super all night, and to 30 points is quite a hallmark.
And he has a steal again. He goes right up and can't get it to go, but a blocking foul is called on Lucas Chen down the other end.
How many is Kobe got?
Kobe has 21.
So he's north of 30 points. That's quite a night's work. Good for him.
John Nakao comes in for the Raiders. Ali Gute checks back in for the Presidents. Friendly roll there for Aiden Burris. He makes both foul shots. And Nakao almost had a steal.
Would have been interesting to see what happened with that down the other end.
Yep.
He looked like he had plans.
Kobe Nguyen lost the ball there. Luckily goes in the hands of Lucas Short. Nguyen can't get it to go. Gute was there for the defensive stop. And going to be pushed down on the floor.
See, there again, it's the hands, you know.
And Aiden Burris will go out of this game to round of applause from the stands, as you can hear. Kobe Nguyen will come out of the game as well. Billy Kennedy and also Lucas Short. Ali Gute gets it up and in for 2 points. Nice take there by Devin Tran. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, Devin, a senior. There's not a lot of seniors playing basketball tonight, but Devin's one of them. He's a captain of the team. He's out there now kind of leading the way. He'll be quarterbacking things to the finish, I would expect.
Danny Wilton in the game, Devin Tran, Liam Ford, Eric DeLima, and John McCow for the Raiders. Senior Ali Gute goes to the bench for the Presidents. And shot there is good by Panett. Two and a half minutes to go. Liam Ford driving in, and offensive fouls called on Ford.
Offensive foul on the Raiders, number 12, Liam Ford. His first personal infraction, number 33, John Hopkins. His first personal, 13 foul.
It's interesting that at this juncture in a game like this, everyone who's out on the court is looking to get in the scorebook.
And a big block there by John McCow.
Yeah, he got up and he sent that one away. Nice job. Nice rim protection there.
Panett driving in, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, it looks like he really hurt himself too, though. I hope he's okay. Right knee. I don't know if he got, kicked in the back of the leg or he hurt his knee, but it's in that area.
And Panett.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Yeah.
Jake Panett, you pronounce it. I was giving him a little French air, but he was definitely injured. Did a smart thing because you don't want to be fooling around with your knee. So.
All right, clock stop with 2:02 left to go here in the game. North Quincy with the 70-48 lead over the Raiders.
So this will be a North Quincy twofer tonight in their home gym. They defended the flag in both the girls' game and the boys' game. Nicely done by North Quincy. So the North Quincy girls and the Quincy girls are going to be moving on to tournament play, and the Raider boys will join them. And as you said, Quincy's going to be hosting its own tournament, an end-of-the-season tournament. That's a nice way for them to wrap things up.
Raiders right now number 6 in Division II for the MIAA Power Rankings. See where they end up, but they'll be hosting at least in a preliminary round game, hopefully another one as well. Or it should be a first round game, I should say.
Yeah, well, with their record, I think, I'm not quite sure. I feel like the power ranking, they got a little bit, jocked. They could have done a little better than, like by way of example, Oliver Ames here at, they have a couple more losses, but they're a higher rank. Quincy's got North has a higher average margin, but the opponent rating is what did it, and that may be the case here for North.
1-3 there by Panett is good. Nathan Panett, 22 points here tonight for the Presidents. Three attempt there was no good by Liam Ford. Had a nice pass from Osen Faraday.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, the fans who are in attendance are still working hard here. They're cheering on the guys out on the court. When Ford took that three-pointer, everyone was up, hoping it went in.
Fight for the rebound. Presidents come up with it. Christian Raphael had that, just couldn't get it to go in. Olsen Faraday with the crossover and gets it up.
A junior, Jonathan Benavides. I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong school. That becomes Faherty. But a nice move, great take to the hoop. Faherty's only a freshman. He looked terrific there on that take to the hoop.
Christian Raphael at the line to shoot 2. Raphael makes 1. Faherty with the ball.
Looks like he's going to, the shot clock and the game clock are pretty equal. And looks like they're just going to run it out. Classy job by the Raiders here.
Yeah, Ryan Thong will just run it out there for the Raiders. And after a little bit of scare for North Quincy in the first quarter, they're able to battle back and come out with a big victory, 20 points victory over the Presidents, 72-52 here at North Quincy High School.
Yeah, before you do the point wrap-up, I'll say this, that in both games, both teams went all 32 minutes. They really worked hard the whole time. Quincy was out of it a couple of times, but fought back to within range at least. They had some key guys out tonight, which really hurt them. North Quincy missing at the least one key guy, Aiden McGrath, who's a big key to their offense all season. So what happens? Ace Burris steps up and has a phenomenal game, and you can go over the particulars of that. But really impressed with the effort tonight by the young men on the court.
All right, well, as you mentioned, a career night for Aiden Burris, 32 points here for North Quincy, leading the way and leading all scorers. Right behind him, Kobe Nguyen with 21 points. That puts him at 977 points for his career on his journey to try to get to 1,000 points here for the Raiders. Lucas Short had 12 points. Marquise Rodriguez-Smith had 3. Billy Kennedy and Olsen Faraday each had 2 points for the Raiders. For the Presidents, leading the way with 22 points, as we mentioned, was Jathan Panette. Ali Gute had 14 points. Lucas Chen, Elijah Souza, Sean Conroy, Finn Gendron, and Habib Gute all had 3 points. And Christian Raphael, 1 point to wrap up the scoring for the Presidents. So the Raiders, with the victory, again, we mentioned that they are already the Fisher Division champions for the Patriot League. They improved now to 18-2, 14-2 in the league. And they're going to see if they can try to improve on that power ranking we talked about a little while ago. Right now, number 6 in Division II. We'll see if they can boost up that ranking with a couple more victories to end the season.
Yeah, another great season for the Raiders, and Coach Barrett in particular. I'm a big Kevin Barrett fan. We're lucky to have him in the city coaching. And you see this year again that he takes the kids who show up, he molds them, they learn how to play good, sound, fundamental basketball. And this is another club to be excited about. They've had a couple that have gone deep in the playoffs during Kevin Barrett's career, and this one is looking to be joining those ranks. So hopefully we're going to be along for some of those games, John.
I want to thank our crew who came out here to make this night possible with both games here at North Quincy High School. The girls leading things off in this doubleheader, followed up by the boys. On camera, we had Scott Daniels and Ryan McWade. On graphics, Frank Hart. Our engineer on audio, Chris Potter. And our director, Peter Doherty. So again, final time here from North Quincy High School. The Raiders 72 and the Presidents 52. For Jim Timmons, my name is Jonathan Clary. Thanks for tuning in to this edition of QA TV Sports. We'll see you next time.